So, I was, in fact, a Fairly Odd Parents kid. I love it. I never watched the seasons with the dog or the kid that nobody likes, but I did see Up to Poof. And yeah, it's a long cartoon. It fell off eventually. Big part of my childhood. I love the show, and I probably wasn't going to do the new series as a reaction video until I saw the art style, which is simply gorgeous. Like, I'm not entirely sure if it's better than the original art style in terms of a long-form TV show, because the original show was incredibly well designed for the type of show it was, but I like weird, and it looks weird, and I think I'm gonna love it. So, join me. Full reactions are on Patreon, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of Fairly Odd Parents, A New Wish. Episode 1, Fly, Part 1 and 2, and press play when I press play when the timer reaches 0. Is that gonna be the new kid's first wish? To fly? Not exactly a big thinker, if so, but whatever. Alright, I'm feeling it. There are her odd parents. Yeah! Okay, I was feeling this whole intro other than how slow they said that. Listen to that. Odd parents, Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah, like, it's just strange. Like, how slowly they say that. I think the slower singing of the rest of the song kind of works, but not their speaking there. 15 seconds in 3, 2, 1, go. Odd parents. That was a strange line. Okay. I like her voice. You know, I tell you what, I love this intro. It's got a couple things that got me going, maybe not, maybe they can fix this a little bit in season 2, but otherwise, like, I think this is almost on par with the original one, and the original is a banger of a theme song. This was really good. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. I have to wonder what the thing in this kid's life is that will make her miserable in the way that Timmy was miserable, therefore got fairies. Okay. New kid in town, right? You know, I'm gonna be a little sad not having the main kid have a pink hat. It's weird the things you consider essential. No! Foreshadowing! Woohoo. Is the lore of fairies more widely known at this point in the timeline? Lore? Okay. Why? Yeah, why? Okay, I'd think there for a second. At first I was thinking, like, you know, maybe they're in the same house, but literally they just said it's an apartment, and I don't think they're in Dimsdale. I was thinking maybe it's the same house Timmy grew up in, maybe they're visiting. Maybe it's a former kid, it's still that same apartment, and they're just working their way through. That'd be pretty cool. 224. In 3, 2, 1, go. The one chest hair. Okay, so they're the Wellses. Why wouldn't you just fully prepare the basket before you gave it to them? Why are you doing the magic now? I mean, it's a very nice portrait. Ha. Okay, I'm not too sure about the jokes themselves, but I still love the art style. I think the art style might carry through pretty much everything here. As like the we're in an apartment thing wasn't really that funny either. Yeah. I, I would retire after having to deal with Timmy for that long too. 50 years! No subtlety whatsoever. Oh my god, you got the Fentons next door. Are you the Mr. Crocker of the show? That's an interesting dynamic. Though I do expect that Crocker and Vicky will still show up in some capacity, though probably not with the same roles. I just love the hybrid 2D, 3D style they got going on. We've been seeing this kind of style a little bit more recently, and I just love how they kind of look like they made a show, made toys of the show, and then made a show about those toys. If that's a good way to explain how I feel about how these characters look. I love it. Hmm. Yeah, having a. I can see these parents being a little overbearing, difficult to deal with, but not in the same way that the chronically unobservant parents Timmy had that kind of neglected him to extremes. I don't see them measuring up to that standard. All right. I really dig the way they do the hair. Eh. Only time I'm totally cool with the joke not really being funny. No, no. I said the exact same things you did. I have torn you down completely. Didn't realize you got off at all. Oh, okay. I don't remember if Dale Dimmadome was in the original. With the unstoppably toppable hat. Million gallons. Okay. Oh. Look, I'm kind of digging if it turns out that you are the best friend of this grouping. Just because the biggest asshole being the best friend character would kind of be. It's a mix of Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner it's them put together. I'm not gonna remember any of these characters until we spent more time with them. Oh no. Yeah, I would kind of dig the subversion of that character being the best friend. If that's where they went, I don't think so. Alright, so kind of a shitty school situation. We'll see. I'm starting to think we're not gonna get as miserable of a situation for Hazel as there was for Timmy. That's a little bit of a shame for the purposes, but that's okay. I like her enough, I'm not gonna harp on it. Though I will say this. One thing that Fairly Odd Parents really nailed, in a way, honestly, better than Danny Phantom in some ways, ironically, despite Danny Phantom being more focused on it, was villains. Maybe some of whatever villains they introduce in the future can add that extra intensity and over the top levels to Hazel's life. Because it wasn't just the fun parts, it was the way they could use all these different characters to tell a funny story that was engaging. I think that they could really pull me into all these characters with that. 8:49. In 3, 2, 1, go. Chester was always my favorite among the friends. He's not coming. I just imagine it's the same ant from Ant-Man 1. Aw. Them not showing Anthony has me thinking there's some kind of a reveal to him, but I'm not even beginning to be sure what that could be. Aw. You guys are just a little bit too emotionally aware. I think of your kids. It's just. You give too much of a shit! Oh dear, you got Mary Poppins magic already. You don't need fairies. Okay, I'm kind of digging the talk singing thing. I actually kind of hate their human designs. Just but it kind of works that they're so bad because it's a disguise. I'm not sure how I feel that it was just the screenshots. I have positive and negative feelings about that shoot. On the one hand, lazy. On the other hand, funny. Aw. That was weirdly. Like, Did you fail the physical? Oh. I mean, guys, it's sad, but it's not cry sad. I feel like needs is a stretch. You guys would have come out of retirement for the first sad kid you saw. You guys know you're supposed to open and discard the mail you receive. At least discard the ones you don't need anymore, right? Is this a portion of the process you were never informed of? Magic! That's pretty funny, okay. Oh, hey! Is it Timmy? I think. Okay. I don't think the bus looked like that. Was that a thing in the original? Just hearing the word? I don't remember. It's been a long time. There could be things I'm just straight up not remembering. How long has it been since you heard someone use the word wish? Or a kid, at least? Huh. What was her wish again? 1246. In 3, 2, 1, go. Is it with wish withdrawal? Fly. Okay. This is dumb. Could have given her some. I get fly, duh, but I feel like you could have given her. You are much larger than I realized. I thought you. I love that she was fantasizing about it earlier, but seeing it in in person, it is freaking her out. Okay. Hey. I swear that's the same one Jimmy Neutron used. Ah, okay, okay. So it's been a long time for you guys. Or. Ooh. Could this be a prequel? Because if they're going through time, there's no reason the Timmy stuff has happened already, right? I don't remember if because they had kids before Timmy. Probably not. That's probably not what they're doing. Probably not. But it'd be kind of a cool angle. Obviously, they'd be rewriting the original show a little bit to make that work, but 1409 to 321 go. No, wait, he reminisced about the space thing earlier. Never mind. Can't even be a prequel. Ah! Yeah. She left! How much of this episode is just gonna be her running away from them? Try not to get the kid killed on your first day out of retirement. That was the best joke in the episode. Do you even know what way to go? No! My weakness as well! I'm almost certain they've got the same voice actors. If only because I think Cosmo sounds a little older. Stupid. I really hope their human designs aren't a big part of the show. Is it, yeah, the magic? Yeah, they were being completely not careful before, so it has nothing to do with the wish. Can't talk about any aspects of your actually interesting life. Oh, come on. I mean, you can't fault his aim. At this point, just let him turn you back into a child, Hazel. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, alright, tied that together surprisingly well. I know, right? It's gonna eat a fly! Okay, that's two great jokes. Just don't touch the hairs! If you don't touch the hairs, it doesn't close! Not quite how it works, but okay. I think there's also only like 8 hairs in a Venus flytrap's mouth, but I could be wrong. Aha, but if you don't touch them again after it snaps shut, it'll probably open up again. That's how they deal with false alarms. Yeah, is this gonna be just like your brother? Are they sinking? They're not bothering moving that, whatever the hell, the mud. Dirt? I'm not sure, honestly. They're not bothering to move that at all. I guess Venus flytraps do have some kind of a sweet nectar thing going on inside. That's how they attract, but I don't quite know what the texture of it is. Yeah, there's no reason it would be closing right now. I don't think that they really hit any of the triggers, but okay. Just don't shoot the wrong one! I don't think you need to make the wish. Where's the ant? Oh my god. They need to do something about that. For the entire episode, you mean? I like it. And it's a little bit like a fishbowl. Amazing how you, get that to work. $50 years! 50 years! It was 50! Do you not remember the episode? Yes! Obviously! Hey, we're doing it. I'll tell you what, I'm in. That was good. I gotta say, it's about a 75% miss rate for the jokes. Which, and I mean like bad misses, not like, oh, if I was a little kid, this would have been hilarious. Like, just straight up, that wasn't a joke. But, there were hits, which means they are doing something right. I love the general art style. I like Hazel, even if I'm not digging the fact that the misery factor isn't really there, which made for a really fun character in Timmy. Reserved on how I feel about the parents. I think they gave them actual names, which is gonna feel weird because it's like Timmy's dad and Timmy's mom were such a big part of it all. I'm willing to bet, because they were such big characters to the whole dynamic of the original show, that somehow Crocker and Vicky are gonna come into this. It doesn't really matter as much for Crocker because he's in that nebulous cartoon middle-aged territory where you could add 15 years or whatever you want to do onto him and it'd be fine. Whereas, oh no, but Timmy was older than 15 years later, unless he looks really bad for a 25-year-old. He looks like me. Yeah, I'm digging it. None of the problems that I have with, other than the just general nature of the main character, nothing to do about that at this point, unless something horrible happens. uh, I don't know. I think you'd have a hard time topping the psychotic babysitter who might have actually been trying to kill Timmy most of the time. Not even topping, just matching would be fine. Oh. But yeah, I think that is honestly, if I could point to one thing, the original had. Again, we still got time, so it could have this that the new doesn't. The newish is that over the top factor. I'm in though. I had fun. Next time.